In a few short hours, I will be in Quebec City, but I wanted to share with you what I packed in my suitcase. I'll be there for 4 nights, 3 full days in total. And it is going to be very cold there, very, very cold. So I use my brand new winter packing checklist that I made for myself. And I have to tell you, it cut down my packing time in half and just made things so much easier. So if you're also looking for a winter packing checklist that you can use for your winter trips, you can use mine. It's totally free. It'll be down in the description box so you can grab that. So really quickly, I'm going to show you what I'm wearing to the airport, and then we can get into the luggage itself that I'm using. So traveling to the airport, I am wearing this hefty winter cardigan, and I have just a black short sleeve t-shirt underneath, and I'm wearing some black pants. They're like a mix between jeans and pants, and these are the pants I'm actually going to wear the entire trip. Since it's such a short trip, I have no problem recycling and wearing this the whole time. There's no shame. I'm carry-on only, so this is one of the ways that I can fit everything into my suitcase. And then I am going to be wearing these shoes to the airport. These are just some Chelsea style boots, rain boots. So I'm gonna wear those shoes, which are technically rain boots. And I don't really have boots that are sturdy enough for the snow, but I think this should be good enough. Those are my heaviest shoes that I'm bringing today, so I'm gonna wear them on the plane. So my luggage is fully packed behind me. Today for this trip, I am using the BAGSMART Getaway 20-inch carry-on that's front opening. There is a top-facing TSA compliant combination lock at the top, which we love. It does come with a thin protective layer of plastic to protect the luggage that you can easily pull off when you're ready. BAGSMART was so kind to send me this luggage, and I'm so excited to share with you how I use it, how I packed with it. So like I said, this is a front opening luggage. So this is perfect for the kind of trip that I'm going on, a 3-day trip, weekend trip. Let's go ahead and open it so you can see what's inside and how I packed with it. So like I said, it's top facing. So there's a compartment that you zip open in the front, and you can just open it right on up. So the cool thing about this bag is that you can leave it open flat like this, just like how I have it. But then also these little clips here, you can clip onto the top of the bag to prop it up. I just went ahead and clipped it here to show you what it looks like. So this is really great if, as you can see, there's a compartment there that you could put your laptop or your Kindle, your iPad, what have you. And if you go ahead and clip that part, you can reach in and just grab it from the top compartment without having to open the entire thing. So there are 2 ways essentially that you could pack and unpack with it. You could lay it flat like how I have on the luggage rack here, but you could also lay it propped against the wall. Let me show you what that looks like. You could also turn it like this and have it propped against the wall and work out of it this way. I'll go ahead and open it back up so I can show you what I've got inside. All right, so on this side of the bag, you've got 2 compartments here. One is a little bit see-through here, and then you have a mesh zipper up here. And this is really great too because you can put in this area anything that might be wet. So you can even put like a wet bathing suit or something. Let's say you are having a beach trip, you didn't have time to fully dry your bathing suit. You could just stick it in a wet bag. And also this bag does come with a wet bag inside in the interior. I pulled it out because I don't necessarily need it for this trip, but you could throw your bathing suit in here and also throw it in this compartment as well. But I'm going to show you what I've got here. So in this top mesh zipper here, I just have my electric toothbrush and my night garden retainer. As I've mentioned before, yes, I still wear a retainer every single night. So there's that. In this compartment here, I've thrown a few bags. Actually, let me prop this against the wall because I'm using one hand so I can show you. Okay, this is better to show you what I'm working with. So in this compartment down here in the zipper compartment, I have a few bags that I've got. I've got my reusable Baggu tote that I'm going to be bringing with me just in case I, buy anything or we go to the grocery store or something and I want to take some snacks back or something like that. I've got 2 plastic bags here. I like to carry empty plastic bags because you just never know when you're going to need it. You just never know. Let's say you've got a liquid that decides it wants to bust on you, you can place it in here. These are just, they come in so handy. So I just got these 2 plastic bags here. I also have, dun, 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 some trusty dusty Good Wipes. I have the travel version here, but I've got some Good Wipes there. Uh-oh, my plastic bags are falling. And then I've also got a wet bag. This is a wet bag that I use for a lot of my dirty clothes. I like to seal it up tight in this. So that's what I've got here in this pocket. Okay, I'll flip the luggage back down onto its side and I'll show you what is inside the main compartment. All right, so on this side of my luggage, I love this compartment here. I just love everything that's going on here. I love. So first of all, it's got a little AirTag pocket here, which I love. I am seeing this more and more in luggages and I absolutely love it. So I normally, what I do is pack with this little AirTag that I have my own little case on it, but I'm actually going to take it out and just slip it right in there. So perfect. So I know where my luggage is. If I end up needing to check it because I need to gate check it for whatever reason, maybe the overhead bins are full, I'll know exactly where my luggage is because I've got that AirTag in there. So I'm going to go ahead and put that in probably after I show you guys everything. Actually went ahead and pulled out my AirTag from its case so I could show you exactly how it fits in here. It's hard to do with one hand, but I can do it. So just slip that right in there and it fits perfectly. So there we go. My AirTag is right in there. And then up here, you've got some space here to put a laptop. If you wanted to put a laptop or even a Kindle, even a book, you can put in this area. I'm not going to utilize it for this trip, but it is great to know that that's there. So you can always put a laptop. And this area here is padded. So it'll really protect your laptop, protect your device, which is great. I did, however, utilize this little pocket here. So if you open this up, let's see what I've got in here. I've got, okay, these are the 2 scarves that I wrap my hair in to sleep at night. 2 silk scarves here that I wrap my hair to sleep at night here in there. So I put those in there. I've also got, let's see, the funny thing is I don't even remember what I put in this pouch, but let's see. Oh yes, I've got a travel lint roller down here because the sweater that I'm wearing sheds a lot, unfortunately. So I'm gonna need this. This is gonna come in handy for this trip. I've also got some vitamin C that I picked up the last time I was in London because, you know, who knows? It's gonna be cold, it's gonna be wet, I might get sick. So I've got to keep myself ready and boosted up for some extra vitamin C. Oh, I've also got down here my portable door lock for the hotel room. I've got that in here. I'm keeping that down there. And I've also got, let's see if there's anything else in here. Oh yes. Now if I didn't have enough vitamin C, I'm bringing even more vitamin C. I know what you're probably thinking, Kim, it's too much vitamin C, but this one, believe it or not, is not full. This is why I'm bringing all of it because, like I said, you just never know. All right, so now let's get into all the clothes and everything I've packed inside this luggage. So as you can see, you've got this first area here where you got a zippered pouch here. You could put your laptop, your Kindle, your book, and then underneath this, there's a zipper here. Oh, also, I'm going all over the place, but I wanted to tell you too that this part also zips open. Let me turn the suitcase again so I can show you also that so you can actually, this part zips open as well. And you can also store things in here. You can stick a scarf in here. You could fit a sweater in here. So you can also fit some extra things in here as well. Right, so you can zip this part open. So let's go ahead and zip it open. I'll show you what's inside. All right, let me pull it all the way up. Opens a lot like a soft-sided suitcase. You know how some soft-sided suitcases you can pack both sides, but normally what you'll find is that a hardshell suitcase might have a clamshell opening and you can pack on both sides. This one, you're opening and you're packing in one area, one compartment. Obviously you can put things on this side. It's got some room for that, but the main compartment for packing and whatnot is here in this area. So I'm gonna start with what's just right on top. I've got a Baggu tote here that I've just laid right on top flat. This is what I'm gonna use as my day bag walking around the city. and slug all my gear in there, my wallet and whatnot. So that's just what I've got right on top. I actually had to take this out, which is why it's not, the compression strap is not directly over it, but I am using the BAGSMART Blast packing cubes. These are compression cubes. I really enjoyed packing with them. I love compression packing cubes. So there's 2 compression straps. Like I said, this one is not as tight as it was because I did need to get some makeup out of my toiletry bag. Let's talk about the first packing cube that I'm using. Okay, so inside this packing cube, it's very simple. I just have one sweater here. I didn't even really need to compress much in this cube, which is easy, but I've just got this sweater with this banana on it, so cute. That's all I have in here because this would not fit in the other packing cube that I'm using, the other medium packing cube. I've left this sort of just like this because if I do end up buying anything, any clothing items while I'm there, maybe I buy another sweater, some tops, who knows, I can fit it into the extra space that I have here in this packing cube. That's what I've got in this packing cube. Let's move on to the other ones. So back into the suitcase, I've also got laid on top here is, of course, my hot water bottle, which I bring on pretty much every trip in the winter. My feet just can't hack it with this cold. So I've got that laid out there. Then next I've got my toiletry bag. So I'm keeping it light this trip. I'm keeping it very light. I've got all of my toiletries plus my makeup, very minimal makeup here in this case. This is just a case that I got at a vintage store. I love this little bag. And then what else I've got here in the luggage is I've got this small packing cube here. And what I've got in here is I've got some socks and also all of my underwear. So my underwear and my socks both fit into this packing cube. I actually really love this because normally sometimes I will put my socks in my bigger packing cubes, or I'll put the socks in a smaller packing cube. But with this one, I can put them together. So I've got my socks here, and then I've got all my underwear for my trip here with a little extra. So that's what's in this. Next, I have got, let's move over to the shoes. So I am using the shoe bag that comes in the packing cube set. But what I love about this bag in particular is that yes, you can put shoes in it, but it also doubles as a day bag. So if I didn't want to use that Baggu tote bag that I have, that crescent bag, I can use this as a day pack. So this is perfect. It's drawstring. And I'll show you the shoes that I've got inside here. Got some Converses. I told you my old ones were dirty and I needed some new ones. So got these Converses here. Oops. I can get them out. Yep, so I've just got these. Lastly, I have this packing cube, which has a majority of my clothing in it, but also I wanted to show you that right there in the corner, I've got my travel umbrella. So I want that just in case I need it. But this is the last packing cube that I have in here, which is a packed medium cube. And I'll go ahead and open this up and show you what I've got inside. This packing cube, I have got, let's open it up and I'll show you. I love the tie on this. It just makes it so easy to open. All right, so inside this bag, I've got a scarf. So this is a scarf I'm going to be using for the trip. It's a very light scarf, and I'm keeping it light because the coat that I'm bringing, I also didn't even show you my coat. The coat that I'm bringing is this heavy Everlane coat that I got a couple of years ago, but it's this coat actually is perfect for the winter, but it also is, I get very hot in this coat very quickly. It is insulated to the max. And so I find oftentimes that when I wear this coat, if I wear a heavy scarf with it, I'm too hot. So I just went ahead and said, okay, I'm just gonna bring this lighter scarf with me on this trip. And if I do see a nice scarf, thicker, heavier scarf, and I need one in the city, then I can just go ahead and purchase one. But this is just, I think this is gonna be good for me because this paired with this coat, it's gonna be beautiful. This was actually gifted to me from my friend. I believe it's a real pashmina. I love it. I guard it with my life, but I am going to bring it on this trip. I love it. And then I've also got some, I could not find my thermal long johns. I could not find them for the life of me. So I've just got some tights here from SheerTex that I will just wear under my pants. I'm not wearing them today, but I will wear them tomorrow once I'm in colder weather in the city. So I've got those. I've got some pajama bottoms here that I'm using for the trip. And then I've also got a thermal top that I'm using as my pajama top. It's long sleeve, so that'll be perfect. That will keep me warm. This also keeps me pretty warm as well. Then I have a long sleeve thermal top. This also keeps me pretty warm. I can wear this under my sweaters, the sweater I'm wearing, and also the banana sweater that I showed you, or I could wear it on its own as well. If I get hot, I can take off my outer sweater and just wear this with the black pants that I have on, so that's great. And then I also have two Henleys here. They're both from Everlane. Here they are, very simple. That's it. So I'm basically pairing all of these things with the black pants that I have on. So I have a few options for this 3 to 4 day trip. So in case you were interested in what the luggage looks like inside empty, this is what it looks like. It's just one giant to work with. Like I said, it is very similar to packing with a soft-sided luggage, just one opening. Actually, really do love packing this way. I also like clamshell as well, but this works just as well for me. I also love it too because I feel like you have a lot more depth to work with here. And I think that sometimes what I find with the clamshell luggages is that you have to be aware of the bulkiness because that clamshell has to close shut on both ends. Do you know what I'm saying? So sometimes I have to be aware of how much bulkiness I have on the left and on the right. So as I showed you earlier, it does come with a wet bag that I'm not going to be using on this trip, but yeah, it came right in here. I'll go ahead and stick this in there and show you how it just goes right in here. It's right here in this section, and you can leave this in, you could take it out, you could use it separately, you could even use it as a toiletry bag. But yeah, this is all that's inside. That is it. That's what's in my bag for this trip. I'll be leaving some information about BAGSMART's Getaway 20-inch carry-on and also their Blast packing cubes down in the description box below. Also, if you're interested in getting your hands on a new winter travel packing list or seeing the checklist that I used to pack for this trip, that'll also be down in the description box below and also in the pinned comment of this video. So I'm gonna put this stuff back in my bag because I gotta get going to the airport. But I will see you guys next time. Thank you for watching. Bye.